Hello everyone and welcome to day 8. I thought I'd do a little bit of an extra on my tips for anxiety. And the weather doesn't support me today, so I'm inside with you because it's raining quite hard here. So we've gone through a lot of things in this past week in terms of things that we can do to help us to overcome anxiety. But I would be amiss if I didn't have the time to talk a little bit about counseling. You know, finding a practitioner, a good psychologist or psychotherapist that can work with you is a key, or a health coach. And we do have free health coaches within the province of New Brunswick. So that's something you should highly consider. The other is one of gut health. Now, I didn't get into this before, but our gut is so tightly linked to our brain and the way we feel. You may have heard about what's called the microbiome and pre and probiotics. All those things are so important in terms of your brain health as well. So getting some support in that field. And also hormones. You know, we didn't get the chance to discuss that. For women, you know, our cycles can really vary and that can truly influence our mood. And for men as well, you know, both of us through midlife can go through times when our estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone get low. So that can also be a contributor toward anxiety. And I'm going to list off just a few other things because I don't have time to talk about them all. But on Thursday evening, I will be doing another Facebook Live. So anything that you're interested in, I'll explore that a little bit more in my live on Thursday. So CBD oil, you know, I do prescribe medical cannabis and many patients come to me seeking that. And CBD oil for many people has been beneficial for the treatment of anxiety. Lavender oil, many people will diffuse this into their rooms, and studies have shown that there is some research that does support lavender oil and helping to relax and to calm the body. Passion flower, it's an extract that you can take in a pill or a supplement form, and again has been proven to be beneficial to help with anxiety. Then there's types of body therapies that are beneficial for anxiety. So one of them is massage. We know that when we are massaged, it actually stimulates oxytocin in our body, which is our feel-good hormone. And many people get a lot of benefit through massage. Craniosacral therapy, which is done by a certified osteopath or physiotherapist, has benefit. Acupuncture therapy can be good for many people. Hypnotherapy, which is now can be medically regulated. Neurofeedback is another treatment you may not have heard about where electrodes are placed on the brain, shows benefits for anxiety. Heart rate variability, which is measuring the distance between our heartbeats. And it's a form of feedback that we can kind of guide ourselves to calm our heart rate down. Other newer types of therapies you may not have heard about, intravenous ketamine. Many of you know that ketamine is a drug we use at the hospital for putting people to sleep, but in small doses can be used for anxiety. Photobiomodulation or red light therapy has been shown to be beneficial in many cases, as is TAVNS or transauricular vagal nerve stimulation. So these are many of the treatments that can be beneficial for anxiety. Like I said before, it's not a one-stop solution for anxiety. So if you're suffering, just know that maybe you've tried one thing before, but it's not going to work. Through the years, I've tried a lot of these therapies, and it's taken many more than one to help me on my path and my own personal journey as I've overcome anxiety. So I know that there's a lot of things over this past 7 days that you may have heard about, and you might be saying, Dr. Keenan, I'm so overwhelmed now because you gave me too many choices. And often that can be a form of anxiety. So what I would just say is just pick one thing, one tip from the things that I've talked about over the past 7 days, and do it for 1 week. And document it and maybe get a buddy or a friend to support you. We know that when we stick with things, number one, little goals that are more achievable, we know we'll have a greater chance for success. And when we have a success in one area, then we'll often build to have success in another area of our life. So that would be my challenge that I put out to you. So think about the tips over these past 7 days and see what may work in your life. And for those of you that want to learn a little bit more, I'm going to list down below all the types of therapies that I talked about in the post. And if you want to know more, send me a message or be around for Thursday at 7 p.m. for Facebook Live, and you can message me online and I'll try to answer your questions as much as I can. So I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.